My name is Christel Skuman. I work at Altron Carabina. I'm a technical engagement lead looking after the talent management portfolio. The objective of this program is to give young graduates the opportunity to learn at a company like Altron Carabina, and after that we place them at a company like Coca-Cola for them to gain real-world experience. The program works as follows. We go through a very rigorous process to interview a lot of graduates. As you can imagine, this is a very popular program at our company. We go through a lot of interviews, we do a lot of video interviews, and after the 6 have been chosen, we take them through a 3-month training program in-house at Altron Carabina. During this time, we teach them all the best practice in-house methodologies that we use for our clients. We also pair them with mentors to make sure that they are supported throughout the entire engagement. We want to create well-rounded consultants at the end of this program.
My name is Vibishan Govender, and I'm currently a quality assurance engineer in Altron Carabina. So my journey actually started during the Microsoft App Factory program that was done in partnership with Altron Carabina as a learnership program. So this was given to enable us and build up the necessary software skills within the South African country and upskilling the youth. So my greatest achievements across the last 12 months was completing my computer science degree. For me, that was a significant personal achievement coming from a position where I've changed degrees. So to have something behind my name was absolutely amazing. As well as completing the internship program. For me, that was a point of personal fulfillment and also validation that, you know what, I'm actually capable. I can do this job, which was amazing. And more importantly, my experience at CCBA, just getting involved with a whole lot of different people from different levels of experience, interacting with some of the team members such as Alma, Johan, and being able to leverage off their experience and their mentorship was absolutely beautiful. So my experience with the CCBA team was quite an adventure. It started off a bit unsure about ourselves, so we came into the program as graduates. So at that particular stage it was interesting. We weren't sure what projects we were going to undertake, who we were going to be working with, but through the guidance of Andrew, Elmar, and some of our mentors such as Johan, we actually were put onto the integrations middleware team. Now this was an amazing project. We were given the opportunity to develop analytics for multiple integrations that were critical to the CCBA work environment. So this is utilizing some cool tools such as Azure Analytics and building up some really spectacular dashboards, which I think was quite an adventure. Taking all the business rules and knowledge around how these processes work and actually finding a convenient and innovative way to visualize them across multiple stakeholders. In terms of keeping items the same in the graduate program, the one thing that I would love to see that's continued into the next iteration of the graduate program is allowing us the opportunity to undertake certifications. I think this is an amazing tool to both upskill ourselves as people entering the workspace, as well as upskilling Altron Carabina and bringing in new skills into the business and building on the existing skills that we currently have.
Hi, I'm Elmar Els. I'm heading up enterprise architecture within CCBA. I'm responsible to establish a modern enterprise architecture practice within the organization. In this program, I'm responsible for the integration piece, so I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. So in our integration space, the impact was phenomenal. So this graduate program ran across our deployment. So we were ramping up from an integration point of view, building a lot of integrations, and we went live with a pilot site with about 95% of the integrations. And I had this vision that this story is going to play a key role, and it actually did. So when we went through that curve of basic to innovation to really what is needed in order to make this team work as a team, that really had a phenomenal impact when we went live, to such an extent that the integration team is one of the streams within the project that had the least amount of incidents, because we were able to tell a story in our databases of what's going on, where do we need to focus, what do we need to solve, and using that information we were able to proactively react, solve the problems, and then by the time we solved the issues, it had no impact to the business, and we were able to actually get a great story across in terms of how this team worked together.
So my current role within Altron Carabiner is a quality assurance engineer. So right now I'm working on a data-orientated project. And one of the spectacular things about this particular role is I have to oversee the quality aspects from the inception of the project, so during the design and implementation, all the way to its production environment. So my particular scope is generating test cases, test procedures, test plans that will allow us to improve the existing quality of the solution and build onto that to improve the quality for all future iterations that we want to develop. My advice to any new joiner into the program would be curious and be ambitious. Don't be afraid. I think the one important factor that was driven home quite thoroughly when we started the program, that this is an open and embracing work culture, meaning that we shouldn't be afraid to reach out to people of senior levels or even reach out to our peers. Ask questions, see what projects are currently in play, see where you could potentially learn, or even ask questions about areas that are completely outside of your experience. This can allow you to grow, this can allow you to network, and just improve and give you a nice holistic experience within the program. Why do I love working at Altron Carabiner? For me, the first and foremost and top priority item is the work culture and the people. I love the open experience. I love the family environment that this company creates, that we are all working together. We are all walking this journey to deliver innovation that matters, and we need to take that concept into both ourselves and in the work that we build. And this is something that's reflective in the people. Just looking at everyone's interactions with each other, their conversations, just passing comments as well through the team. It's amazing. It creates a friendly environment, and it creates an environment that you want to work for. And that personally drives me in the morning.